So guys, let's solve problem 4350 from PB Info problem drone, which was the problem of Olimpiada Municipală de Informatică Iași of last year for 5th graders, for your age guys. So we have a drone, we have 10 drones in the example, so we have n drones, and each drone has a code, and we have to count the number of drones whose first digit is smaller than 7 and the product of all digits is even number. So if you read the cerință, you will understand it. So let's start. So first of all, we'll include not IOStream, this time we'll include FStream because we have to read from file drone in and we have to output to the file drone out. If you want to use work with files, you have to include FStream, which is file stream, and then again our casual using namespace std. And now we have to specify our cin and cout commands. So ifstream, it's for my input file, cin. So what was the name of my input file? It's drawn in. So my input file is drawn in, and offstream is for output method, and I will use the name cout because I'm used to that name, and the output file is drawn out as shown in the problem. So let's create our int main function. So first of all, what I want to do is I want to create variable n because n tells me how many times my loop will work. So I'm going to create my variable n, and I'm going to read my variable n, then I'm going to create a loop that runs exactly n times. Now in the loop, we are going to read numbers. They are all integers. So let's create some variable x, and in the loop, you are going to read your variable x. So we want to deal with the first digit, so I will eliminate all digits of the number except for the first digit, but on my way, the digit that I eliminate, I will multiply it with the product. So first of all, I want to create some variable prod for product, and for each number, I want to reset it to 1. Because each number has a different product, that's why in the loop you reset it to 1 every time. Why not 0? Because if you multiply any number by 0, every time you will get 0. That's why if you are using multiplication, you reset your number to 1. Then I want to create this loop while x is bigger than 9. And every time in the loop, I will eliminate the last digit of my number x. So you see that here I don't do while x is bigger than 0 because this way it will eliminate all digits. But if you say if x is bigger than 9 and the first biggest number than 9 is 10, which is 2-digit number, and 9 is the biggest digit, if you do this loop, it will eliminate all digits except for the first one. Then, before eliminating the number, I want to say that the product for this number is equal product multiplied by the last digit of the number. So after this loop, when you find the product of all digits, you want to check if the x, now x is a single digit number now, if x is smaller than 7, and at the same time I must also include x in the total product. If product multiplied by x is even number. So let's put this guy in the parentheses to avoid confusion. So if x is smaller than 7 and if the product multiplied by x is an even number, I will increase the counter. I didn't create my counter. So let's create the counter, which is 0 at the beginning, and if this is okay for my number x, I will increase my counter by 1. And finally, I will print my counter. So let's test it. And it works fine. This is a solution. Have a nice weekend, guys.